Hi there, Jackie here. We're going to practice some balance today while doing some mat Pilates. So I want you to have your mat. My mat's kind of a squishy mat, so I'm going to stand on the floor while I'm doing this standing balance stuff. So you might want to stand on a hard floor too. You can stand on a little mat if it's a skinny one. We're going to work our balance. I want you to feel balanced from the front to the back and also from side to side. So start standing for me. You want your feet about hip distance apart, toes facing forward, arms to your side, and just breathe for a moment. One inhale for me. On this exhale, I want you to close your ribs. Scoop that belly and pull that belly button back as your arms reach down and you feel the length of both of your feet on the floor. Pardon me, stay standing. Inhale for me again, and as you exhale, make sure that you're reaching out of the top of your head. You're nice and long, but don't lose that engagement in the front of the body. And we're going to start with just a couple of squats right here. Reach forward as those hip bones reach back, or sit bones rather, all the way up and down here. As you push up, push through your heels and see how that changes the work on coming back to standing. You should feel your weight evenly on each foot. Here. Push back, let's do one more, and here, pushing back up to standing. Now right here, we're gonna rise up to tiptoes. Oh, before we do that, we're gonna take our feet close together. Feet close together, legs close together, still standing up tall. Feel your weight evenly on both feet, make sure you're even. Push all the way up, heels come down. Now, as you come down, can you exhale and make the work continue to be right here in the front of the body too? Can you press the heels down? Reach up with the top of the head, push down with the heels. See if you can make that happen. Keep your shoulders wide. Close the ribs though. Inhale up, push down. Inhale up, push down. Those little wiggles that you feel in your feet, that's all okay. That's all those muscles in your ankles and in your feet really working for control, working for strength. We're gonna do one more here. This is the one more. One more up and down. Beautiful. We're gonna come to your natural second, wider than your hips, and if your mat were here, you would be wider than your mat as well. So kind of an open position, and whatever is your easy natural second. So your feet aren't pointed straight here, toes are pointed a little bit to the outside. Stand up here. Let's take our arms out to the outside. As we bend right here, we're going to force those feet up to their tippy toe. Hold here. Little bounces up and down. Well, no, let's not call them bounces. Up and down. Little rises. Now, in order to keep this balance, really working here too. Close those ribs together. Shoulders wide and down. Whoop. Move my arms. Inhale here and down and up and down. Trying to stay nice and steady. You're going straight up and straight down. If your arms don't want to be there, they could be here. They could be here. Whatever works for you is the best way to be. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. Holding your down position here. Legs are still bent. Press the heels to the floor. Rise those heels back up. Press them to the floor. How high can they go? And up and down. Use your exhale and close those ribs. Press those heels down. Lift and press. And lift and press. Keep those ribs pulling together. Keep that belly button reaching back. And you're still working that balance. And 3. And 2. And here's one more. Press down, press all the way up, let your arms come down. Right here, I'm going to bring my feet a little tiny bit closer. I'm going to take a moment to take a little stretch. Take your hands on your knees, and I want you to just take this cat position here where you're pulling that belly button up. I'm going to take my hands to the insides of my, sort of just above my knees, and pull way up and take that stretch a moment. Straightening my knees a little tiny bit. And as I bend them, take your hands on top of your thighs and come to your cow position here, reaching way, way up with your head, shoulders reaching down. One more of those, curve over, stretch, exhale, inhale, and come back, pushing yourself up to standing. Now we're work. So we're going to stay in our second position, arms out. We're going to lunge to one side and then come to kind of a passe position. So from here, up. Let's do it from here. I want you to push up. So from here, you're going to lunge to that side and then push up. Lunge to that side, push. Now as you push, use your exhale and pull that foot right up to that knee. And balance. Stop right there. Stop. Reach. Inhale. Exhale. Pull up right here. Inhale. Exhale. Push. And here. And you should really push with that foot. And take that foot to that knee. Let's do that again. Push. Come up. And roll through that foot. Push. Come up to balance. And back. 2 more. Push. And back. Exhale. Push. And back down. Now we're back in our middle position, other side. Lunge, reach. My palms are pushing down. And up. And reach. Push. And lunge. Push. Use your exhale. Ooh, that was a quick one for me. Push. And reach. And push. Keep your shoulders pushing down as your belly button pulls up. Helps the balance. Keep your shoulders wide. And here. 3 more. And push. And back. And push. Last one here. Lunge. Push again. And lunge. Come back to your center position here. Feet are parallel, facing the front. Single leg work again. This time you're going to come to your passe right here. Reaching to the back, bring your arms to the front. And then come back to standing. So you come passe, arms are down. Reach. And come back. So you're going to bring that foot to the knee. Hold a moment. Pull this in. Find this balanced, stable position. And reach. Come back. Pull the leg up. Reach. And back. So reach back into a lunge. Now right here, I want you to be keeping the weight here on this front leg. We're reaching long out of those arms, but keep that shoulders down. Come back in. Let's do 2 more. Like this. Adding on. And here. Now balance. And reach. I'm going to turn sideways. Right here in this lunge, you're going to hold this lunge. Have the weight on the front leg. Inhale, and we're going to lift that back leg. Lift and touch. And lift. And touch. And lift. Using your exhale, close the ribs. Pull the belly button up. Keep those shoulders down and away from those ears. And let's do 4. Here's 3. And 2. And 1. Come back up. 2. Standing. Other side. All right. Start in that starting position. Feet to the front, arms to the side. You come to your, pull that foot up to that knee first, and then reach out. You're in your lunge. Come back up to standing. Up to passe. I'm sorry, up to your knee. Reach. And now, boy, old habits really die hard. Up that foot to that knee, and reach. And back. Bring that foot up. Come back to your lunge. Most of the weight right here. Arms reaching forward. Come back. Pull up. And reach. And back. Draw that foot up. Right here. This is where you find that stability that you're going to keep right there. Let's do 2 more. And draw up. And reach. And back. Last one is we're adding on. Come up. And reach. Weight on that front foot. And then lift that back one a little tiny bit. Front leg is bent. And lift. Whoop. Pull that core up. And 3. And 2. And 1. And come back to standing. Back to the front. Beautiful. All right, right here. Adding on again. I'm going to come back to facing this way. From here, I'm going to take that first leg. For me, it was the right one. Reaching back just a little bit. Arms up in front. I'm going to bend the leg I'm standing on a little bit and try to come to this angle where I'm all one big diagonal. Leading with the leg in the back. I want you to lift and come to a T position. Balancing with that core up. Come back down. Inhale. Initiating from the leg in the back, not from the shoulders. Inhale here, keep those shoulders down. Lift with that back leg and let the front hinge forward. And back. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. And back. Inhale. And here. Last one, hold, inhale. Exhale, come to your T. Bend a little bit, and up. Bend, and straighten. Bend, straighten. And 3. And 2. And 1. And bring that leg down. There you go, feeling some work on there, warm it up. Let's face the other side. Get yourself nice and tall. We're gonna take those arms up, leg to the back. As that leg comes to the back, you're gonna hinge forward just a little bit. You're looking for that diagonal line unbroken. Bending the knee you're standing on. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, close those ribs. Lifting that back leg, hinging the body forward. And coming back. Keep your shoulders down. Exhale. And coming back. Inhale. Exhale here. And come back. This leg is nice and steady. Just a soft bend on that knee. And back. Hinge again. And back. Eye on it. Inhale here. And back. 2 more like this. Here. Oops. Lost a little bounce there. And hinge again. Hold here in your T. And bend. Oop. And down. Ooh, that hurts. And bend. And straighten. And bend. Whoop. And straighten. And bend. And straighten. Ankle not working. Bend. And straighten. Last one. Come up. Back to the front. Beautiful. Right here. Hands to your sides. Inhale. Exhale. Nod your chin. You're going to come all the way down to your mat. Right here. Do a cat-cow right here this time on all fours. Exhale or inhale. All the way up. Exhale and sink your chest, but lift your chin. Exhale. And one more. Sink your chest, lifting the chin, and coming back to neutral. Right here. Staying on all fours for just a second. Choose a leg, taking it out to the back. You're going to reach it all the way around to the front, but it's outside of my shoulder. Sort of at a, if there were a corner right here, I'd be reaching for that corner. And then right here, we're going to lean back just a little bit and get a hamstring stretch here, but supported with the body here. Exhale. Lean forward maybe one more time. And then exhale. The hips are kind of sinking back towards you here. You see, I don't go super far. I don't have really long hamstrings. That's okay. Work within your body's range. Remember, that's your goal every time. Come back up to all fours and release this foot back to your start position. Other foot reaches way back. It comes out to the outside so that it can find that corner. From here, reaching back with your hips straight back, even though this leg is sort of at an angle outside of my shoulder here. But I'm supporting my body with my arms and my leg. Try to relax into that stretch. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. Or just kind of lean back. Don't push too much. All the way up. Beautiful. Right here, coming to your back. We're going to do some pelvic curling here. So you want your feet to be close to your glutes back here. Roll down. Arms by your sides. Inhale for me. Make sure you feel both feet on the floor. Exhale, pelvic tilt and roll, curl all the way up. Hold a moment, feel both heels pushing down as you push up with the back of the body. Inhale, exhale, pull this down as you push. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt and curl, laying that spine down. One vertebra at a time. Inhale here at the bottom. As you come to your neutral, exhale, squeeze your glutes, adding on this time, pushing all the way up, hands down, palms on your mat. Inhale, and as you're going to press up to your tiptoes, lifting the heels, press those heels back down. Lift up to tiptoes, press those heels back down. Inhale. Now, as you press those heels down, can you push up a little bit more? Try that. Inhale. Exhale, push down and up. Inhale. Exhale, push with your heels and your glutes. Inhale. Keeping this all level. Don't let anything get wonky. Both heels up, both heels down. And up. Inhale. Exhale, press everything away. Up. Press heels and glutes away. And two more. And push. And one more. And push. Inhale. Exhale, tilt that pelvis. You're fighting for control. Come down one vertebra at a time as you exhale. Keep that pelvic tilt as long as possible. And then release and breathe. Adding on. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Squeeze those glutes, peeling the spine up off of that mat. Pressing to the ceiling. Then I'll adjust my feet. Find my right leg. Reach my right leg to the ceiling. Keep that pelvis as level as possible. Now, press up to that tiptoe. Hold the tiptoe, and we're going to pulse right here, down 2 inches. Push the whole thing up. Hold that toe. Down, and push, and down, and push. 3 more. Down, and push, and down, and push. Hold a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Reach higher. Put that foot back down, placing the heel back down. Push up. Exhale, tilt. And roll, curl all the way down. Maybe pull your knees into your chest a moment if you need to. Rock side to side. Everything stretch just a second. Before we do the other leg, we're going to come to our side. Lying on your side. This time on your shoulder, or I'm sorry, that's an elbow. On your elbow. Elbow right down from your shoulder. This hand floating. Lift both legs, squeezing them together. That makes the inner thighs work. Pull that core in. Lift right here. Hold for just a moment. Inhale. And we're going to twist onto your back. Twist. Reach that arm out. We'll reach the legs up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, control, and roll back to that side. Feel this squeeze. Squeeze your heels together. Inhale. Exhale. All the way. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Got that? Right here. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if this makes your back feel wonky, you can do it here. That's fine too. You're ready to do your workout. Twist here. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Engaging those core. Core is so important for balance right here. Twist. Hold, obliques, part of core. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Reach. Shoulders down. 1 more twist. Everything comes down. And we're going to do the other side. Twist over. I'm going to turn around so that I face you when I do my side. You don't have to. Right here. Come all the way down. Hands by your sides. Well, hello, mister. Right here. Inhale for me. Exhale, tilt that pelvis. That's where you're squeezing back here. And roll all the way up, pushing down through his heels, up through that pelvis. Right here, lift both feet. Or I'm sorry, lift your heels, press your heels back down. And lift. As they press down, hips press up, pushing in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale, push, find that opposite press. Inhale. Exhale, closing those ribs together. Inhale, exhale, scoop in that core as deep as you can. Inhale, exhale, push. press away and lift those heels. Press, and 3, and 2. Last one. Press away, inhale. Exhale, tilt hard, hard, hard. Really squeeze and roll back down, one vertebra at a time. Adding on, this time we're going to lift the left leg, or whichever one is not done yet. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt. Curl, squeeze back here, and press up. Make the adjustment to shift your weight. Legs straight up to the ceiling. Make that pelvis be level. Press up to that tiptoe. Here's your little pulses. And down. Press up. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. Last one. Press up and hold. Put that foot back down. Come back to flat feet. Press up. Inhale. Exhale. Tilt hard. Really squeeze. And roll back. Pull those knees up. Rock side to side for a moment. Inhaling, rolling yourself up. And hold right here for just a moment. We're going to come into another balanced position here. Knees together. Balance. Roll back. And back up. And straighten up. Try to keep that tabletop. Your head and your shoulders nice and wide. Pull that core in. One more like this. You're going to exhale. Tilt your pelvis. Roll back just a little. Just to your shoulders. And then balance right here. Cross your ankles for me. Rolling back. Putting your back on the ground. Inhale for me, taking your hands behind your head and lift just a little bit. We're going to do a reverse crunch right here. Exhale, just lifting the legs with this part of the body. Use your exhale. So it won't be very big. Inhale, exhale, pushing this down and imagining that this push is what lifts the legs. Exhale, and inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and 3 more. And 2. Last one. Hands underneath your legs. Inhale for me. Exhale all the way up. Turn over so that you're on your hands and knees. One more cat-cow. Inhale. Let your head sink. Push the front of the body up as high as it will go. Inhale. And exhale, allowing the air out. Sinking your chest, lifting your shoulders and your chin. And one more like that. Pull that belly button up as high as it will go. Let your chin relax. One more here. Coming to a neutral seated position. There you go. Some balance work for today. Hope you have fun with that. See you soon.